Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So quick little disclaimer, it is finally somewhat sunny out today. It's been raining for the past week here in Florida. I think all throughout Florida, especially Fort Lauderdale. If you live there or if you have any loved ones there, I am praying for everyone there because I know there was a lot of flooding, so my prayers goes out to Fort Lauderdale. But where I live, it just was raining really hard, and today is the first day that it is actually sunny, but at the same time there's clouds, and those clouds just keep going over the sun, and the lighting just for this video keeps going in and out. So please ignore that. As always, I will have B-roll obviously up on the screen, so hopefully that will distract y'all. So the reason why I wanted to do this video is because the video that I made 9 months ago, and it was the video where I sat down and talked about how I healed my gut and how I improved my gut health and just my good gut health routine. Finally, YouTube decided to just pick it up and push it out 9 months later, and so I'm getting a lot of views on that, and it is about 25 minutes long, but again, I went in depth in that video on how I improved my gut health, literally everything from my diet change to lifestyle changes to supplements to just literally everything. So if you want more of an in-depth video, I definitely recommend going to that video and watch that. I will have a link up above or down below in the description box. But I kind of just want to take that information and kind of condense it and just give y'all 3 simple steps on how to support your gut health. And these 3 steps, again, are super simple, and this is what I personally did to literally change my whole entire gut health, from getting bloated all the time and just inflammation and acne and here comes the sun, to literally no bloating at all, great digestion, no inflammation, no acne, thicker hair, more energy, and just so much more. Because, little spoiler alert, if you guys didn't know, your gut health plays a huge role in just your health overall. Quick little plug though, this information is from the guide/workbook that I actually just finished. I've been working on it for about a year now, and it is literally just everything that you need to know to start a sustainable health and fitness journey, from gut health to hormone health to how to build muscle in the gym and how to build a workout routine and a rest day routine and warming up and stretching, just literally everything. So I just finished it. Like I said, I'm just finishing up the final touches on my website. Hopefully I am. This will be out on May 1st. So just follow me along on my social media, especially here on YouTube. I will do a whole dedicated video just going through the whole thing, so be on the lookout for that. Okay, done talking, let's just get right into it. This is called the weed, seed, and feed method, and I've done this and I swear by it. So first step is weed. And so when I say weed, you want to weed out things that are going to hinder or damage or wreak havoc on your gut health. And there are many studies to show that just processed foods and artificial foods and ingredients like artificial sugars, artificial flavoring, artificial coloring, and lots of white sugar and alcohol and high saturated fats can wreak havoc on your gut. And I sadly have firsthand experience on how artificial ingredients can just wreak havoc on your gut, no matter how clean you eat in the rest of your diet. If you are consuming certain products that are filled with artificial ingredients like gums and artificial sugars, I know I keep saying artificial a lot, but hear me out, it still can damage your gut. And I kind of explained my whole story in this video up on the screen and a little bit in the longer in-depth video about my gut health, so definitely go watch that. But yeah, I was taking supplements, like protein supplements, every single day and not knowing, or I was just not educated on how artificial ingredients can just wreak havoc on your gut. So I was breaking out a lot. I was bloated all the time. I was very inflamed because of it as well. So just weeding those types of foods and ingredients will do wonders for your gut health. And then the second thing to weed out is stress. And I am definitely going to do a whole video on this because I cannot stop talking about this and how your brain and your gut is literally interconnected. It is known that your gut is your second brain because when your gut's messed up, it will affect your mental health and then vice versa. So just weeding out stress out of your life can do wonders for your gut. You know yourself better than anyone. So anything that is causing you stress, whether that is maybe you're having just too much on your plate, or even certain people in your life, if they're causing you so much unnecessary stress, it is not worth your health as a whole because it will affect your health as a whole. So the next step in this method is the seed part. So after you weed out those bad things in your life, then you want to seed your gut, I guess you can say. So when I say seed, I'm talking about like probiotics. You need good bacteria within your gut. I know bacteria can have a negative connotation, but it is good to have good bacteria within our gut. That is what's going to help you with so many different areas of your health, like your immunity, to your skin, to your digestion, just so much. So you want to have good bacteria. Obviously, if you have too much bad bacteria, it is not good. It can have a lot of negative side effects in all those areas of like what I just mentioned. Some ways you can seed your gut is a high quality probiotic. If you guys have been around my channel, if you watch that longer in-depth video, you know I mentioned seed, and that was 9 months ago. So I've been taking seed even before then. So over a year now. They are a frequent sponsor of my channel because again, they are my absolute favorite probiotic company. So I take their DS-1 Daily Symbiotic, and if you guys have never heard of DS-1 Daily Symbiotic, it is a 2-in-1. So you have your probiotic and your prebiotic, which we will get into in the third step of this method. But it is a 24-strain broad spectrum probiotic and prebiotic formulated for not just your digestive health, but also for your immune health, your heart health, your skin health, and so much more. And so with that 2-in-1, it comes in a via cap delivery technology. So it's a capsule in capsule, which then protects against stomach acid, digestion enzymes, and bile salts so that it actually can make it through digestion and it actually can make it to your colon so that it can actually do its job. So I do have a discount code for you guys. It is Kyla. Okay, pause, because while editing this video, I was notified that Seed actually bumped up my discount code from 15% off to 30% off your first month supply, but it is only valid until April 25th. And then after that, you can use my code Kyla for 20% off your first month supply. Again, I could not recommend them enough because also what I forgot to mention is that they do extensive research, testing, and science behind all of their products. And so you know that the product that you're taking, it is high quality, and you want to make sure that you are taking a high quality probiotic. So a high quality probiotic is one way to seed your gut. Another way you can seed your gut is fermented foods, obviously. So like sauerkraut, kimchi, kombucha, pickles, yogurt. Some fermented foods, like what I just mentioned, do tend to have some good bacteria. So that is another way you can seed your gut. And then the last step of this 3-step method is feeding your gut. So if you guys didn't know, your good bacteria in your gut needs to be fed in order to do its job. To feed it, you need prebiotics. And so like I mentioned earlier about how the high quality probiotic that I personally take, which is Seed's DS-1 Daily Symbiotic, that is a 2-in-1. So that has your probiotic and your prebiotic. So you don't have to worry about eating prebiotics before taking their DS-1 Daily Symbiotic because it already has it. But if you were to say take a different probiotic or eat foods that are high in probiotics, then you want to make sure that you're eating prebiotics to feed that bacteria. So one way, like I mentioned, to feed your gut is taking a high quality symbiotic. That's what a prebiotic and a probiotic is. It's a 2-in-1. That is what a symbiotic is. And then the second way to feed your gut is just eating lots of fiber. So like your fruits, your veggies, because they have those prebiotics in it. So leafy greens, broccoli, cabbage, banana, berries, kiwi, those are high in fiber, which is also high in prebiotics. And then the last feed way, and it's not really a feed, it's more of like a support, I guess you can say, is consuming bone broth. Bone broth is high in protein, which is also high in amino acids, and certain amino acids studies show that it actually has gut healing properties. So this is just going to help that feeding process. So that is the 3-step method that I cannot recommend enough to do when you're in the beginning of your gut health journey. And also this is the method that my personal holistic doctor recommended as well. And so quick little rundown is the first step is you want to weed out any bad things that are going to hinder your good gut health journey or just wreak havoc on your gut. So processed foods, artificial ingredients, stress, and another thing that I forgot to mention in this weed area is food sensitivities. So I cannot recommend enough getting a food sensitivity test done just to see what foods you're sensitive to, which then can also help tremendously in your gut health journey. I did one through this company called Everlywell, and mine was dairy, cow's milk, which I already knew since I was a little girl, and then egg whites and cashews. So I took those things out of my diet, and I know that really helps improve my gut health. And then the second step, again, is seed. You want those good bacteria in your gut, so taking a high quality probiotic, eating fermented foods like kimchi, pickles, kombucha, apple cider vinegar, sourdough, foods like that. And then you want to feed those good bacteria. So you want to take a high quality prebiotic supplement, or you can do a symbiotic, which is a 2-in-1. But most importantly, eating lots of fibrous foods. So leafy greens, broccoli, cabbage, bananas, all of that. And then to support that process, you can drink bone broth, which has that gut healing properties. So that is it. I hope this video was informative in some way. And if you like videos like this, don't forget to subscribe if you aren't subscribed already. And yeah, I'm gonna go on a hot girl walk. And when I say hot girl, I don't mean that I think I'm hot. It's because I'm literally going to be sweating because it's Florida and it's like 90 degrees on the first day that it's actually sunny after a week of rain. So yeah. So I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I will see you or talk to you in my next video. Bye guys.